everybody, and welcome back to the Esports Exit. Today here with me, I have
Zan. Hi, guys.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for this one. So we're gonna get right into it. So Zan,
Hi.
I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, starting off with, what is your involvement with SEMO?
So I came into SEMO as a junior. I did a transfer credit from a different college. I went to a 2-year community college and a 2-year here at SEMO. Technically, I did 2.5. Supposed to graduate 24. Plans didn't
Happens.
work out. Who cares? I switched from a health and science major over to a general education major because I failed exercise physiology. It's a really hard class, but don't be discouraged if you have to take it. It's not that bad. It's just difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
Um, Other than that, I didn't really have much else that I did outside of SEMO Esports. I mean, you know, I lived in
Hanging here.
towers,
Yeah.
hanging here. Got a PC last year, so
Yeah.
spent a lot of time here.
Chilling out. So that brings me to my next question about what is your involvement with us then, with SEMO Esports?
So my first semester here, I tried out for Overwatch 2. I got a spot as a sub on Ruby, moved my way up to a main on Ruby in that same semester, went to first or second round of playoffs, I can't remember with that team. And then ever since then, I tried out for Overwatch 2, got consistent spots on Ruby, one time as DPS, most of the time as support.
Rip.
If you remember any of the old past streams, I was the guy that was in your backline as Kiriko.
Yeah, the Kiriko plays
duh-
were crazy.
Duh, Kiriko. After that first semester, Larson said that I should go for Overwatch 2 game manager, so I did, and I had a little slip up, little rough patch.
A little oopsie.
A little oopsie. It wasn't my fault, though. And then I joined back for this last semester, and we went to Grands.
Yeah.
Didn't win, but still so proud of my team.
Yeah.
Other than that, I played barely a semester on Rivals. And that was messy, but surely we'll get better.
Yeah.
Other
Hey,
than that,
working out some kinks.
yeah. And then I did a bunch of stream stuff. I
Yeah.
was caster for both Smash and Overwatch. And really anything Lizzie needed me for. I really enjoyed casting quite a bit.
You're definitely where I go to whenever I didn't have somebody because you just know how to like
Speak.
be a presence.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing a lot of people struggle with is being a presence, but here you are being
Yeah.
present.
I mean, shout out Rich. He
Shout out
helped me
Rich.
quite a bit get better at casting. And it's something that I really enjoy. I hope I can keep doing it wherever I go in life.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been a great time.
And then on to my third and final question for here. I asked you before we started recording to think of one word that describes SEMO Esports for you. What word did you pick and why?
So I'm gonna take you back, right?
Take me back. Take
I'm
me there.
2020. This is
Oh.
one of the worst years to ever exist.
Agreed.
That summer I was still in California. If you don't know, I'm from Lancaster, California. I graduated from Quartz Hill High School. I graduated in a car. We did a drive-by ceremony.
Drive-by ceremony.
Yeah, so we had to sit in a hot car with masks and a graduation, cap and gown.
Yeah.
We had to drive all the way around the school. You would get out onto a stage where the president would shake your hand, or the principal. Principal would shake your hand. Then he'd hand you the diploma. You get your photo taken, then you'd get back in your car. It was a mess, and at least it happened, but it was still really sad. I was
Right.
really sad that year that COVID messed up
Yeah.
my graduation. I'm sure a lot of people feel that same. But
Me.
I spent that summer with my family and my friends because I knew I was going to leave the state.
Yeah.
I was going to leave California and come to Missouri.
Big move.
It was a really big move, and that first night there was probably the scariest night of my life. I mean, 18 years old, traveled halfway across the country in 2 days,
Yeah.
and no, it was by plane. I remember it.
Come on,
It was one night I was in my air-conditioned, really nice room with all my lights and my PlayStation, and
Yeah.
the next night I'm in the middle of nowhere on a farmhouse with no AC, no running water, and it was shocking.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
That's
I made it work, and then I had a really rough time in my life where I didn't think I was going to be able to continue. So I moved to the dorms that was at my old college. And from there, I started enjoying things more and more. And there, I established an esports scene at that college, Three Rivers Community College. I think it's Three Rivers College now. Um, with a few of my friends. And the esports program there is still going. They still contact me about stuff.
Yeah.
That's where I got my first taste of competition. That's where I got my first taste of like community, wholeness, and sense of self. And I felt correct.
Yeah.
I felt right. I mean, I enjoyed myself. So I heard SEMO had an esports team, and I was like, no matter what, that's where I'm going.
Right.
That's the place I need to go.
Get me there.
Get me there. And I walked in here, and I immediately felt that sense of familiarity that I felt at my old college. And my word that I chose was community.
Community. You're not the first person to choose that
Wait,
word.
no, did I say community?
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant comfort.
Comfort.
There it is.
Okay, you are the first person now to choose that
That's
word.
what I meant to say.
We
My
did have
bad.
somebody choose community.
Yeah.
Though.
I think community's a little too cliche. Whoever did that, calling you out.
At them.
At them. No, but comfort, because
Comfort.
games have been my escape to being happy for a long time.
I feel that.
And sitting, in a room full of nerds and gamers and smells. It felt actually pretty comforting.
Yeah.
Like, not even gonna lie. I mean, I came to SEMO to either play Smash or Overwatch, because those were the games that I played, and I found that sense of comfort in Overwatch. I ran with it, and this whole room is still very comforting to me, and I'm gonna really miss it when I leave.
Yeah. I'm gonna cry. Anyways, me and Zan are both graduating, so sad.
We are.
Sad times.
Same time though.
Yeah. Hey.
2 o'clock.
This will come out after we've graduated.
Yeah.
So we have graduated.
We have graduated.
We are graduated.
Zan is back home.
Degrees.
Zan is not in Missouri anymore. Zan is in California.
Bye,
Hi,
Zan.
California Zan.
But yeah. Okay. Well, that concludes my first 3 questions for you.
Alrighty.
I do have 10 more.
Oh no.
But we're gonna ask you those while we're playing Apex Legends.
Oh, why?
Because Apex.
I haven't played Apex since season 4. I'm going to insta-lock Lifeline, and I will be running it into every fight.
Heard I've played Apex a total of 4 times ever in my life.
Oh,
So I'm
boy.
really excited. Okay. Well, we are going to transition over to what I like to call the game station, and we will see you guys in just 1 second. Welcome back. We are now here at the game station. We're going to play some game. Are you excited to play some game?
No,
No?
I don't like this game.
You don't
But
like Apex Legends?
Apex Babins. No, I played Apex. Last time I played Apex was in season 4.
Yeah.
I think it's season like 92 or something.
90 million.
Yeah.
Actually.
So I have no idea how to play this game.
Me either, for real. I'm gonna pick,
I'm playing Lifeline. That's the only character I remember how to play.
I'm gonna pick this diva.
It's cool that they put in cross progression. Like, all my PlayStation stuff is on this account,
That is nice.
which is kind of cool. I like that. Look at her.
My account is empty. I have, for real, played this game like 4 times ever.
Yeah.
But I had a great time all 4 times.
I mean, that's good, because I don't like this game.
I'm the jump
What
master.
the-
I'm gonna say where we're jumping.
Okay, where are we jumping?
We are jumping. We're gonna go.
They just
We-
tell you where stuff is now?
We're gonna go. We're gonna go to the swamp.
We're gonna go to the labs? Or the swamps?
Swamp.
Swamps.
We're gonna go to the swamp.
Well, the what's it called? The supply ship's over there, too.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Okay,
Heard that.
Okay, here we go.
let's go.
Look us go. Alright, I'm gonna get into your first question.
Okay.
How did you find SEMO Esports? Which you kind of answered it a little bit in
Yeah.
your first interview, but go tell me more.
Okay, so when I first came over to SEMO, I was figuring out like what college I wanted to go to. Like, initially, that my first idea was to go to Mizzou, actually. Um, I took a tour of SEMO once, and then I said, "Oh, actually, I'm good, all things considered. I think I'll go here."
Yeah.
Um, and I mean, I can't say I regret that decision, in all honesty. I didn't.
I think it was a good
Here, you
decision.
can have my bot, I guess. I don't know.
Hey,
Oh, no.
Diva.
Recall it. There we go. I want it. No, I don't want it following me. Did I accidentally use it?
She's diva-ing, hanging out.
Yeah, she is. Okay, where are we? What are we doing?
We are on the ship.
We're on the ship. We're the only people on the ship.
I was expecting like some turmoil,
Me too.
and then there was no turmoil. We were met with peace and love.
Very, very calm. So, yeah, I only really took one tour of SEMO. No, I did two. I think I did one uh my like sophomore year, and then I did one right before I came, or like right before I finished college.
Yeah, just for like after you finish at Three Rivers.
Yeah, after I finished the Three Rivers, um, I took a I guess we dropped it. I like dropping.
Do I? Okay, I don't take fall damage.
No, we don't take fall damage. Um, so yeah, I mean, after that, I just kind of continued on like the pipeline of going Three Rivers to uh, what's it called? SEMO. That's usually the way
What's it called?
that's usually the way people go,
The
from what I've
college
been
I'm about to
told.
graduate from. And what's it called?
Yeah, what's this place called? I kind of
What is it
forgot.
called? I feel like you were gonna say a cuss word, and I do
I
need to inform you
was
that you
about to.
are allowed.
I am?
Yeah.
No way. That feels good. That feels good to say.
Don't over.
I won't overdo it.
Because I do have to go through and edit.
There's a quota.
Yeah, you are allowed some.
Okay. Oh,
Within
there's
reasonable
someone right here.
limit. Okay.
Oh shoot, Lizzie. They're right there. Oh, what? He's running up on you. Wait, he's coming in. He's coming in. He's coming in.
Okay.
Oh,
It's over for you. And you know what? Warm up. Warm up
yeah.
round. Warm up round. Proceed.
Proceed.
Run it back. We only got through one question.
We did.
So I gotta speed up. Next question.
Okay.
Rumor has it that your haters are trying to get you banned in our Twitch streams.
One hater.
Do you have any messages for them at this time?
There's one single person that hates on me in these Twitch streams, and he knows who he is. All I'm gonna say is, why you flame so much? Why is it always the support's fault? Huh?
Why?
Why? Come on.
Tell us.
Come on.
Go ahead. And let us know in the comments why it is always the support's
Yeah,
fault.
why is it always my fault?
And actually, that whole game was your fault.
I know. I know.
Okay.
I know. Don't worry, I'm super used to it by now.
Yeah. Just making sure you know.
Everyone says ban Zan. Why don't we ban Not Russ?
Why
How about
don't
that?
we ban Not Russ?
That's a call out.
Consider yourself called out. And we'll be waiting for the response video.
I'm waiting. I will dislike day one.
You got 2 dislikers in your chat. Me and Zan.
Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, me and Not Russ, like, I'll turn this into like a reflection about that. Not Russ is one of my great friends. I'm going to dearly miss him. I mean, me and him both got into each other's faces quite a bit, just because we kind of share a few different viewpoints of stuff, and
Yeah.
But all things considered, Not Russ is one of my greatest friends, and I'm going to miss him dearly. He's a very great person. I'm gonna hold him dear to my heart for a long time.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Hate that guy.
I hate him. He's my worst enemy.
Moving on to your next question. I'm gonna rapid fire just one more. What has been your favorite memory you've made at SEMO ever?
Oh man.
Ever.
Oh, ever in ever existence
It
ever.
doesn't have to be.
We got into a game.
Did we?
We did.
Because mine says error.
Uh-oh. Where my duo at?
Mine actually says error and sent me back to the main menu.
Where's my duo? I'm so scared.
Favorite memory at SEMO ever.
Favorite memory at SEMO. Let me open this pack real quick. Um, let's see. This
Oh,
right here. This pack. That's my favorite memory at SEMO. No.
opening this pack.
Opening this Apex pack. What a weird name.
Apex pack.
Oh,
That's
you
like
loaded
too many.
trios.
No, I literally clicked duos.
Mm,
Okay, lead match. This is scuffed.
this is scuffed.
This is officially scuffed. It wasn't scuffed at all already when me and Rachel were
I'm
slinging the mic arms across
oh
the
yeah.
room.
I'm
Duos.
gonna go with the first time Overwatch Ruby made it past round one of playoffs. It was the second semester. The team was not Russ Tank. We had Hero on DPS, Ferris on
Remember him.
DPS, and then Ari and me on support.
That was good.
That was a
good team.
that was a great team.
That was a good team. I
Um,
forgot about that team.
That team was great. That's one of my favorites. We saw VODs of that team, and we were strong.
That team was so good.
That team was the GOAT.
You said hero, and I was like, I forgot about him.
Forgot about Hero. Now Hero's my GOAT. I see him around sometimes. But that team went really far. We were pretty strong.
Yeah.
And I mean, man, we did really well. We got it like almost. We got semifinals, I believe.
Yeah, which is still pretty good. I think that's like third or fourth.
Yeah,
So
against like really hard teams. Like we were in B-Div, like high up.
yeah,
in
you
B-Div
guys
too.
were like higher ranked than a couple of the teams that we've had like coming in here.
Yeah,
So you guys were pretty up there in the ranked division.
yeah. I would say I'm pretty proud of that. Oh my gosh.
You're jump master. Where are we going?
I am Jump Master. I'm trying to think. Hmm.
Where are we going?
We should have played COD Zombies. That would have been awesome.
God, zombies.
We're going to Crash Site. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Whee!
Yippee!
What's your favorite game of all time and why?
Pokemon Black and White 2.
Good answer.
We're going to Spotted Lake actually.
Okay, swerve.
Swerve. Pokemon Black and White 2. It was not my first Pokemon game. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Stadium on the Nintendo 64.
Period.
It was a hand down from my brother.
That sounds actually super awesome.
What is this? What is that? What is this? What?
I'm gonna die really quickly, actually.
Are you?
I've decided.
Do you have people around you?
I hope not. I have a gun.
Okay, I have a gun too.
I'm getting a sniper rifle.
The Wingman. Oh, I like the Wingman. Give me that.
Locked. We are so locked.
More heavy ammo? Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, so Pokemon Black and White 2, it was my first ever game, not my first ever Pokemon game, but it's one that I hold very dear to my heart because it was the game that put me on to the addiction of Pokemon. I got it when it came out, in 2012. I was in 5th grade.
Take us back.
Yeah, I mean, taking you back to 2012. Zan was in the 3rd grade. Life is good.
Playing Pokemon after school.
Playing Pokemon. Well, no, my mom didn't allow me to play games on the weekdays.
Oh, playing Pokemon on the weekends.
Playing Pokemon on the weekends. I think I had this. I don't have the save file anymore, but I had the same save file of Pokemon White 2 for almost 4 years, 5 years.
Wow.
And I deleted it in high school to play all of the games again. And on my Instagram, I posted I was doing this thing where I was like, I'm super bored. I'm almost graduating high school. I'm gonna do something.
Right.
And I went through all of my Pokemon 3DS and DS games and played through all of them. And then I like sent pictures of those teams to my Instagram. It was really like nerdy.
Yeah, giving like scuffed.
It's really scuffed. Um, it's really funny too. Um,
I know that's like digital footprint somewhere, you know.
it's somewhere.
Like
If you, I mean, my Instagram's not that hard to find.
like I'm pulling it up. Your Instagram, I love stalking people by the way, so like let me just admit. And
Uh,
I had to stalk everybody for
that's
the
fair.
interviews. Your Instagram, crazy lore on there.
Is there?
Like just like crazy like I haven't known you for like maybe 2 years now, but I don't know like past Stan. Like I've never known him.
Yeah.
So I'm like I was talking a little bit. I was like, what is going on?
Oh,
And you have some older
sit too.
pictures on there.
I do. Short hair Zan.
Yeah, I was a little scared. I was like, wow,
Wow. Yeah.
whoa, who is that?
Yeah. That's short hair Zan. Um, he was very. I hated that kid. High school me sucked. Like, I'll be so for real, so blatant. I'm going
Yeah,
this way, by the way.
I feel like high school everybody sucked, like pretty
Yeah.
bad.
High school Zan was horrible. Um, I wouldn't wish that person on anyone else.
Keep it to yourself.
Keep it to myself. Where is my ADS is toggle and
I've
it's not
literally am in my settings looking how to make
Yeah.
it not. Let me know if you find it.
Hack ADS toggle. Oh, there's just a different. There it is.
Where?
It's right under ADS toggle. You just have to change it to hold. Also, we gotta go. The ring is coming.
Wait, we have to go? Oh my god, we have to go.
We gotta go.
Going. Consider me gone.
But yeah, no, High School Zan was a closeted
Heavy
band
on that.
kid.
We
I
love
mean,
band kid here though. We
yeah,
really
I
do.
played trumpet.
I was in percussion.
I did percussion one semester.
You were like, this
I was
sucks.
like, this sucks. I was in my high school marching band. That was really fun.
I thought my marching band in high school was awesome.
It's an experience. If you never experienced like marching band, you're missing out. I don't have my teammate, and I'm really scared.
I'm running. I'm right behind you.
I'm really scared though.
Right behind you. She's right behind me, isn't she?
She's right behind me, isn't she? I don't think it can't be.
Speaking of stalking you,
Okay.
I did. And I stalked your Discord a little bit.
Yes.
Your first message into the SEMO Esports Discord server was pertaining to the fact that they disabled May because people could walk through her wall.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that long ago, huh?
Yes.
So
How has getting a start with the Overwatch scene here at SEMO kind of shaped your time here?
okay, oh, I was in the ring. That's what was happening. I thought I was getting shot, and I was like, ah! I got really scared. Um, so the I came into SEMO Overwatch as a Silver 2 Kiriko one trick.
Silver 2 Kiriko one trick.
Yeah. Um,
Yikes.
I was really bad. Here's some stuff, by the way. I dropped it.
Okay, come
I was really bad at the game. Um, the team that I was always told that there was going to be like a really like bad team where bad players can go like to get better, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. But there wasn't enough like outreach for Overwatch because I won't say who killed the game, but there was someone in that management position who was not great for the game.
Ooh, T-shade.
The the game was kind of dead, and I was really surprised that there was more than like 4 people that tried out. I remember that tryout was Um, there was one I never played with Ari, who was my co-support like through the entire time. We're gonna go in here, by the way. There's people in here, and I want to go kill.
Okay, let's go.
Um, Ari was my co-support for a long time. Um, I never played a game with her in tryouts that one semester, my first semester here.
Yeah, you just went in blind.
Yeah, I kind of went in blind. I had not Russ on my team the entire time. And then after that, like, tryout, all of us kind of sat down, and Ari was like, "Who the heck is that Kiriko that keeps like messing up my like sleeps on the Genji?" And I'm like, "That's me." Um, and they kind of like we kind of all formed like a little group from then, and all three of us have been really good friends ever since.
Yeah.
Oh, 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 get up! Oh, I'm not. Yeah, that's a grenade. That's a grenade.
Ugh.
Oh,
Um, that was like 100% my fault. I need to change the toggle. Okay,
so
locked.
yeah, and I mean, then ever since we kind of became friends together, and that semester they tried to push me from a sub spot to a main roster spot, and eventually it worked out.
Yep.
I climbed from if you look at my Overwatch profile, it goes from season 2 silver like 1 to diamond 4.
Yeah, I feel like nobody really talks about the aspect of video games and like competing and stuff. Like
It makes you a better
you
player.
think that like the rank matters and like the skill of the game, which it does matter, but it also matters who you're playing with.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
If the vibes are off, you're
The
done.
vibes are off. I mean, I think that semester we did okay. There were definitely that team was not the best.
Right.
If you know what that first semester, my first semester team was, um,
It was
um, it was interesting. But we did okay, all things considered.
but you ran it back.
Yeah,
And that's what
we ran it
matters.
back, and we did better the next semester, and then the semester after that, and we just kind of kept improving. Um, my time on Ruby, I never hit grand finals, which you know kind of sucks, but at least I was there for other teams that did make it. Jade that one semester when they won, I was very proud of them. And then Ruby this semester, very proud of them too. Um, well, yeah, I mean, being on a team really shapes being a good player, and I think
Real.
the ability to compete at a high level and do good really shaped me as a player.
Yeah.
I've gone personally now. For me, I'm a tier 2 rivals player. I got picked up by a small org, along with Reese and Ari. They both got picked up by the same org,
Yeah.
along with my goat Goober Cynthia. Um,
Shouts out Cynthia.
shout out Cynthia, my Iron Fist player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it really shaped me as a player, me as a person. I'm pretty proud of myself and everyone that has, tried, done their best, done good.
Yeah. I mean, you came a really long way. I mean, playing the game and physically, you did come a long way.
I did come a very long way. This is
You
very
came so
truthful.
far because you had to.
Yeah, I mean,
But
that's a fun story.
yeah. Anyway, but yeah, my next question for you. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just firing because
Okay.
I'm a little stupid.
We're good. My next question for you. So you've coached two teams now
I
into
have.
championships.
Yes.
And then one championship in a second place. What's the hardest part about being a coach?
Being nice. Because there are some times where you know what to do and you can't tell them what, like, you can't tell them in the specifics. Like, I can't, look at a gold player and be like, oh yeah, you should have Suzu'd here and then TP'd out because then you would have baited this ability. They might have, this or that. Because I didn't even
Right.
understand that deep into like the level of gameplay dynamics that goes into. Because I mean, Overwatch is kind of a deep game. Like,
Yeah.
at it, like
You can play it surface level, but you can play it deep.
you can play it really deep, and I think that's kind of important is to understand the dynamics that go into playing the game. Um, because I mean, once you understand like this is supposed to be done this way or this is supposed to be done this way, you kind of just get better. Um, it's I would say definitely the hardest part of coaching is just being
Being
able
nice.
to tell them being nice and being able to tell them the correct things to be doing for their rank.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm gonna be so honest. I have such, I have good teammates or I have good players enough to where I could be like, "Yo, you suck," and they're like, "Yeah, I know, but like, what can I do?" And I'm
You're
like,
right, I do suck.
"Yeah," but actually, also that's a good mindset to have. Like being able to look at your gameplay and being, "Wow, I'm horrible."
And then like what can I do
Yeah. Now,
differently?
what do I do to make myself better?
Yeah. I mean that's very admirable. Not a lot of people can admit that they're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Not enough people talk about it, you know?
Why do I have so much ammo?
I have so much
Why do
ammo.
I have so much
Oh, I
ammo?
didn't mean to shoot. Um, so now that you're kind of wrapping up your time here at SEMO, what is next for Zan? What are you
Zan's going
doing?
home. Zan's going back to California, and Zan's doing a MRI program in LA.
Okay, LA.
Um, I don't like LA.
I don't think anybody does.
Nobody likes LA. Nobody from California likes LA unless you live there and it's like your lifestyle.
Right.
But you have to really be into like the the style.
Yeah, the way they do things in
Um,
LA.
I am going back home to the desert. I grew up in Lancaster, California. It is in the desert, and I mean in the like cactus
Like
desert,
sand.
sand. Um, Snoop Dogg actually described Lancaster one time. It was quite funny. He said it's where all of the people who get out of gangs go to start families, and he's not
Oh,
wrong.
how
Um,
sweet.
it's quite affordable. I mean, or it was affordable. I'll say.
Yeah.
Nothing's affordable anymore,
Especially not in California.
especially not in California. Um, but it's a pretty like nice place for me to because it's where all my family and my friends are.
Okay.
I have a group of high school friends. I mean, it's just like collecting people. That's how I've always seen
Not you
my group of
collecting
friends. I'm just
people.
collecting people. Um, but it's like every year of I've went through schooling, I found one more friend who is just like kind of stuck with me forever. You good? You burn yourself down there?
I'm just testing it out, you know?
Okay. Well, you should come up to
Just
me
seeing.
because the ring is like right behind you.
Yeah, I was just saying hey. Hey, Ring.
Hey, ring.
What are you doing?
Return to the. I'm in the battle. What?
You're in what?
I said return to the battle. Girl, I am in the battle. I think there's someone near us.
I think there's somebody near
I
us.
think there's somebody here.
Where they at?
I don't know, because I see a death box way over there.
Well, I didn't die.
I didn't die either, so I'm keeping my
I'm
eye.
gonna run
We can
away.
camp here a little bit, actually. We can probably kill someone who's coming out of the
Okay,
ring.
I'm looking out. I don't see them. Maybe they went a different way.
Maybe. Let's rotate. They might be up here,
Let's
actually. I
probably
don't want them to get high
rotate.
ground.
So, MRI program.
Yes, I'm going to LA for an MRI program. MRI is a big magnet. I don't know if anyone's ever had an MRI. It is a large magnet that spins and it takes photos of your innards.
Mmm.
Well, it takes photos of your
Yummy.
radio waves.
Check my vibe checks.
Yeah,
Checking your vibes,
it
making
checks your
sure they're
vibe.
good.
Um, It's used for mainly people who have something wrong with their like brain, not
Yeah.
like mentally, but like
Physically, just like,
physically,
ow,
yeah,
you know?
brain hurty. Um, I'm excited to start it. I did a over this last summer. I did a internship, kind of shadow.
Like observations
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah. I did an observation like shadow thing at a hospital. My mom worked at a hospital in their radiology department, so she brought me to work with her, and I got to sit in on the MRI people, and it was actually really
Ooh,
interesting.
that actually sounds like cool.
It was pretty
Oh,
fun.
gunshots
Oh, where?
over there.
Over where? Oh, I want to go.
They might actually be shooting at us, Loki.
Um,
You see them?
I do see them. I don't think they're shooting at us. We should get out there. We should get over there.
Okay, we're going.
Um,
I don't got anything with a lot of range.
I don't either. She can float now? That's cool.
Okay, we have to win a fight.
We do. We have to win at least one.
I changed my guns because I feel like I was using the wrong ones. But I
If
think I have a better loadout now. Hopefully they suck.
hopefully they suck. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, oh.
Wait.
What?
No.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
I was 1 second I was pooping on him, and the next I was dead.
You're carrying me.
Am I really?
Yeah. You have more damage.
Um,
I wonder if Andy was here, what would he say?
if Andy was here, I would be really scared. And no, Andy's actually awesome, and he'd probably like be coaching us.
Yeah, probably.
Low key, he'd be like, "Okay, you need to go
Andy,
here.
we need you.
Andy, where are you? Come help us.
Help.
Help."
I'm
This
so
would come
scared.
out like 2 months after we record it. So
Yeah.
like,
He'll be watching this, watching our gameplay like, oh my gosh,
oh
guys.
my gosh.
Andy, whenever you watch this back, I need you to message me on Discord and be like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. Please reach out and ask if we're okay.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Well, MRI program's really fun, or at
Yeah.
least it sounds fun.
Well, yeah, I did the online orientation a few like days ago actually. It's a 18-month program.
Hmm.
Um, it's one class
Yeah.
for 18 months.
Don't fail.
I will not fail, but it's a little scary.
That is scary.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of looking forward to it. It was
Yeah.
something that was interesting to me, and the person who I shadowed during that time at my, when I shadowed the MRI people, she went to the same college.
Yeah.
So she said she was going to help me get through it and anything that I needed. So yeah, I mean,
That's
I
good.
feel pretty confident in it.
Build up a support system before you even start.
My mom's helping right now, actually.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. I'll show this to her whenever we watch this together. Um, I will call her back later.
Yeah. We gotta finish this up so you can call your mom back. We'll play one more,
Okay.
and I'll get through the rest of this game. Can we get into a game?
Get me in a game. Um,
Let us
what else
know.
am I gonna do when I go back?
Yeah, anything esports? Are you staying on the team?
Yeah, I'm staying on my rivals team. Our rivals team is called Revive.
Revive.
R3VIVE.
Is it because you guys die a lot?
No. The org that we got signed to, their old tag was Rejects.
That's like kind of lame.
Yeah, it was R3GEX. They were not good players. Um, so their coach, we scrimmed them while we were on Simo Esports, and they were like, "Yo, this not Russ, this Zan guy, this Ari girl, these guys are good.
Let me just.
Let me yoink them." So they yoinked us. We played a few games with them. We tried out for their team, and we got on. Our other teammates, we have Goober Cynthia. She's a goat. She's playing Iron Fist right now. Iron Fist is terrifying.
Got Iron Fist.
Yeah. And then we have Dog Scout. Dog Scout's my goat. He's cool. He works.
Shout out.
He's he's in the Space Force, I think.
The Space Force? Wait, the new branch of the military that's space?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
I'm
so cool.
I'm unsure, but like every time he can't make a scrim, he's like, "I'm at rockets.
I'm literally in space.
I'm doing rocket stuff right now," and I'm
I'm
like,
literally doing
"Okay."
space. So,
And then CTJ, I don't know what he does, but he's just a chill guy. Plays tank for us.
just a chill guy.
No, I like my team. I'm gonna keep going with them as long as I can. I might need to take a little bit of a back seat to get, school started and college started and all that jazz
Right.
and junk. But no, I do not plan on quitting esports anytime soon.
And that's good. I honestly think you should stay with it. If anyone's gonna stay with it, should be you, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't plan on leaving anytime. I love it. It's really fun. Um, it lets me connect with a bunch of people in the same, you know, kind of vein. I mean, my college now or my high school now has esports, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks.
And
You
you're
know,
like,
that moment you look back at your high school and they're like, "When did you guys get a full-size Olympic swimming pool? What's up with that?"
that one, my high school got esports the year after I left.
Same.
So I was like, what the heck? And they got
What
an
the
arena
heck? Yeah.
and everything. And I'm like, oh,
Awesome.
so you hate me.
Yeah, so you hate me.
Me. Yeah. No, I
Um,
feel that.
but yeah, I'm gonna keep with it. I never plan on quitting. I honestly want to make it to the pro scene of Rivals. I want to
Yeah.
make it on stage, with my team.
I'm gonna be like, oh, I know that guy.
Yeah. I think I have the skills to do it. I'm a pretty good player. Um, but yeah, no, I've always wanted to play esports like kind of professionally. Maybe
Yeah.
not as my like actual job. I think there's more contributing. Like I want to contribute to society. I don't want to rot
Right.
as a gamer for the rest of my life.
Game.
Um, but yeah.
That's real. My next question for you. So I want to talk about that Overwatch LAN you guys attended
Oh
at
yeah.
Mizzou.
Yeah, that was sick.
So you got to kind of experience a LAN setting when it comes to esports, like actually seeing them face to face. Because we've had a couple different things in the past, like we do CMOCI with the high schoolers,
Hmm.
but you don't actually play in that. And then we did the SIUC versus SEMO event, which was super fun and everything. But again, you played for funsies, but you weren't on like the game
Yeah.
team.
No, the for fun game was actually really enjoyable.
Yeah. But even with you not playing in those, you still kind of get to see what a LAN vibes are like. You actually get to sit
Yeah.
face to face with your opponents, and like it's a little bit more nerve wracking.
It was kind of scary. I
Yeah.
mean, even though I wasn't playing, I was sitting there as their coach. I mean, in between games. Oh shoot!
I'm really scared.
Oh
I'm
my
dead.
gosh, they beamed us.
Um, cut that out. Cut that out. Go ahead and cut that part
Happened.
out. What happened was I started getting shot, and then I proceeded to not react fast enough.
I didn't even know there was anyone here. I got rocked. That's crazy.
Yeah, we rockin' triple O.
I didn't expect to win a game.
Anyway, with the LAN, where I was going with that, do you think that you prefer a LAN competitive setting or the online competitive setting?
It's hard to say. I mean, I enjoyed being at a LAN. It was more nerve-wracking. I definitely had to think about everything that I had to say to them during the time we were like sitting there.
Yeah.
I could only talk in between matches, which was fine. I mean, I think my team got the point across quite a bit, because they played well. Those teams were rough. I mean, scouting their profiles, it was like GM1, GM2, top 500.
Yeah.
There was some guy on Blinn Academy or something, and he was on a actual tier 1 Overwatch team, which is insane.
Yeah, to like be chilling at Mizzou and just be on like a tier one.
Um, throwing knife? Yeah, so the I think the land setting is really fun, but I think it can be nerve-wracking. I want to go to more of them, and I hope the team that I'm on will go to more of them, or will go to one eventually. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see where things go. Uh, I think lands are coming back to esports, which is great to see. I love that because they were gone for such a long time because of COVID. Um,
Yeah.
and it's nice to have them back.
I don't know. I quite enjoy a LAN. I went to some with Smash,
Hmm.
and I think they're awesome. I love people. I'm very much a people person. I love talking to people, and I think LAN is just my jig.
Yeah,
Back
I
in
I would I kind of would be in agreement to that. I think um, Grasslands specifically are really fun.
yeah, they're
SoCal,
super stinky.
they're super sticky. SoCal has actually a big Smash scene, just because a lot of, especially when I was in high school and Smash was like the thing. Um, SoCal was like the Smash hub.
The Smash.
You had all of like the best players there.
Second to last question. You used to be on the Pokemon Unite team.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Um, can you tell us just a little bit more about your time on the Pokemon Unite team?
Um, sure. So I tried it as much as I could. Pokemon Unite came out when I was still at Three Rivers, and it was a awesome game for me. Like me and my friends back home, we played it a lot together because it was a game that was crossplay on mobile,
Yeah,
enjoyable.
play that on anything.
Played on literally anything. And for the first few like cycles of the game's life, it was really fun. Um, Me and my group of friends through my time at TRC had a Unite game. Um, we didn't participate in any tournaments, but we participated in the in-game tournament once. We lost.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. I mean, I can't say we didn't have fun. I mean, I reached max rank in that game pretty much every time I played it.
And we're back.
Hello.
Computer said absolutely not. You are not going to record podcast episode. Not on my watch. We said, okay, we'll restart the computer. And
Yeah,
then
we just shut you down.
and we're back. So, Zan,
Okay.
you used to play on the Pokemon Unite team. Tell me just a little bit more about your experience on that team.
So I played Pokemon Unite ever since the release. I take multiple breaks from it, and I have decided to never go back to the game anymore. Uh, there's so many issues with it. I think it's fun. I think it had the opportunity to be like a really good game.
Yeah.
Um, but it's just not anymore. Um, I I was I won't even lie. I'm actually pretty dang good at Pokemon Unite. Um, I've reached master every single time I play the game seriously, like high master. I'm talking like 4K.
Yeah.
I was on a actual tier 1 Unite team for about a week. I was on SSG. They had a Unite team for like the most minor amount of time, and I was on it as a sub because at that time my main, which was Sylveon, was the best character in the game, and I was rank 1 Sylveon.
Period. I didn't know you made Sylveon.
Yes, I do made Sylveon. She is awesome.
Sylveon, our trans icon.
Our trans icon, actually. Um, she got crazy nerfed, so she kind of sucks now. But so yeah, I played when I came to SEMO Unite. I tried my best to play attacker because that was my main role. I'm a DPS guy when it comes to MOBAs. Um, but we had one other good player, and that was about it.
Yeah, just a really imbalanced team.
Yeah, it was, I think, me, who was like Masters 1200 at the time, um, and then Cynthia, who was like Masters 90 or something,
Yeah.
and then everyone else was like Ultra.
And it's just like, how do you the rank disparity? Big problem we face here at Sumo
Oh yeah.
Esports. It's like it's hard because you kind of just have to work with what you're given.
You do, and I like when people come in here with the winner's attitude and want to get better, and it really makes it shown that they want to improve because they do.
Yeah,
So it's easier then to like make a repeat team after that.
right. But when those same people are just don't
Just
either
don't
they
care.
graduate or they don't
Yeah.
come back or they are bad, like really bad.
It's just really hard to make teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pokemon Unite thing was a failure. We played in like 2 tournaments, lost both times in the first round.
Yeah.
And we all kind of were like, yeah,
Shouldn't play this game
we're
anymore.
not doing this ever again.
Whoopsie oopsie.
But yeah, Pokemon Unite's a bad game.
Yeah.
And I wish it wasn't because it was actually really fun when it was good.
The idea of that game sounds awesome.
I'm like, oh yeah, MOBA Pokemon. It only takes 10 minutes, so you're not sitting 4 hours in a League of
Oh
Legends
my
game after your
goodness,
top
don't
runs
get
it down.
started. Yeah, but unfortunately,
But it,
womp womp.
you know,
Okay.
what do?
Lead us into my last question.
No.
It's I say question, it's more of just like I want you to tell me about this.
Okay.
Or whatever. But anyway, and I thought I'd just make it like very lighthearted to end us off.
Sure.
Who is your least favorite Overwatch hero and why? To play.
To play or
Yeah.
to play against? There's 2 different answers here.
You can tell me both.
Okay. My least favorite Overwatch hero to play against is Widowmaker.
Ooh.
I hate this character. You're telling me she has a one-shot, a nigh invincible movement ability, and if you're just good, you just win. Like, are we kidding? Like, nobody wants to get one shot. It is the most annoying thing to play against in any game.
It's like rage quit.
So you have one person who's really good at the character that just runs the lobby, and it's just the worst.
Yeah.
Despite my clips of me playing Widow, I think she is boring.
Yeah.
Boring to play, boring to play against, but she's
never
not my least favorite character to play. But yeah, to play against, it's a good Widowmaker.
Yeah.
To play as, oh, shoot. I don't really have a character that I find uber boring to play as. I think all of them are pretty fun in their own regard. Reinhardt. I gotcha, didn't I? Reinhardt. Yeah, what a boring character. It may be because I don't play tank, but man, I don't want to sit there and hold my shield up for half the game only to blow up as soon as it gets put down.
Yeah.
And then my only form of dealing damage is getting close to someone in a game where everyone has a gun that shoots across the map and does 1 billion damage.
Yeah, not
Why would I ever want to play this character?
Not ideal, actually.
Yeah, no, Ryan is just so unfun for me. I think others will not share that sentiment. Others think Reinhardt is peak Overwatch. I disagree. Peak Overwatch. This is controversial. I'm gonna say it. The best character for competition in this game is Malga.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
There's not a character that gets more people competitively interested in playing Overwatch than Amalgamir.
Yeah.
Because then it's not all about the raid boss tank. It starts becoming about what your team does in response.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Malga is great for the game. Like, not as a character design, but for
I was gonna say.
not as character design. I think Malga is horrible as a character design and needs to like not exist. But for competition, I think Malga is like necessary.
For the sake of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with
I don't
Sandra
know.
needs to.
When I play Overwatch, I just play Diva, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, Diva's unironically always been a sleeper agent kind of pick.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was I don't know what I just did. I hit Q with my long acrylic nail.
That's your that's a smoke screen. You Andy's gonna look at this and be like, "Oh, she didn't know how to use smokes."
No, I did not. As you can see, the previous I didn't use one time. And if I did, it was an accident. I didn't know what was going on. Anyway, that does conclude the questions that I have. Alrighty.
Well, I mean, it's
I
really fun.
now get to the fun part where I ask you, is there anything you'd like to shout out? Any social media? Do you want people to find you? Do you want them to not find you?
Don't find me.
Don't find him.
Well, at least don't find my Instagram.
Don't find that Instagram.
Um, um, shoot. I mean, shout out. I guess. I mean, it's gonna sound sappy, but the person that has pushed me to be who I am today, person that has pushed me to, conquer my fears, person that has pushed me to go everywhere that I've gone in life. Shout out my mom. Love my mom. I'm gonna go call her whenever we get done with this.
Yeah.
Um, she is an amazing woman. She has raised me all by herself. She's raised 2 kids by herself.
Period.
On like not a lot of help, and I mean I love her. Shout out my boyfriend. Love him.
Shout out boyfriend.
I can't wait to live with him for the rest of my life.
Whatever.
Or whatever. And
Yeah.
then, man, shout out everyone that I've met along this way, along my journey.
Yeah. Shout out everybody ever.
Shout out literally anybody that I've met.
Any of them.
Any of them. I'm gonna say more specifically Ari Wisp, M. Love you. You're one of my greatest friends. I can't wait to keep you in my life. Same with you, not Russ. I hate you.
Hate that guy.
Hate that guy. Yeah. I mean, just anyone that's really helped me out.
Yeah. Well, shouts out to those peeps. And I'm gonna shout out SEMO Esports Instagram at SEMO.esports. Go give us a follow.
Go give us a follow.
Subscribe to this channel.
If you follow SEMO Esports on Instagram, you can follow Zan on Instagram.
Yeah, you will find Zan.
You will find
He's in
me.
there.
I am in there.
He's in there. But yeah, shout out our Instagram. Go ahead and go give it a follow. It is SEMO.esports. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I don't know what chronological order these are going to come out in, but
You should do Twist right before mine so I can say this.
okay.
I hate you, Twist.
Yeah. So you heard it first here. He hates Twist.
Not actually. If anyone on Officer has seen the Officer spam as of late,
We don't talk about that.
it's really funny.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and do all of those fun things. And we will see you in the next episode.
Bye, people.
Bye.